Hi guys, this is Naresh. Welcome back to my channel Technical Talks with Naresh. So my last video is on the interview questions in an Oracle Fusion part 1. So today I am just going to publish the part 2. Okay, so what we are going to see in this one. So in first video we had seen some basic question on the Oracle Fusion, and in this video I am just going to tell you the questions on the reporting like as in BIPA and OTBA. Okay. So before just starting, I just want to say that if you're new on my channel and you want to learn the Oracle Fusion, so I am having the Oracle Fusion playlist in my channel. So you can go through all that video and you can just learn and you can just improve whatever you want to in the Oracle Fusion. If you have any doubt, any confusions, you want to ask some questions, so you can write into the comment section of any video, or you can just email me on my email ID, which you will find into the description of this video as well. Okay, so continue the topic. So we'll start with the BIP and OTBA in the Fusion. Okay, so all types of an interview questions on this topic. So here we are having the first question. So the sequence isn't 12 because 11 questions we already covered into the part 1 and this is the part 2. So that's why it is 12. Okay, so the question will be, what is the difference between BIP and OTBA report? So before just going to the details, I just want to tell you that BIP and OTBA reports are the reporting into the Oracle Fusion. So where BIP is an BI publisher report, and in OTBA we are having some analysis, and based upon that analysis we will just do the reporting. So I already have few videos how to create this one in on my channel, so you can go through that for the more details. But during the interview, how to answer this question first of all. Okay, so I had given here some key points, that is an OTBA is a standard reporting system like as an Oracle standard report as an R12. So most of the time we have to do the comparative study between the R12 and the Fusion. Okay, so that will be helpful because most of the audience will comes from the R12 background only. OTBA is a standard reporting system like as an Oracle standard reports, and BIP is like as an RDF reports. We are having the RDF reports in an Oracle apps R12. So similarly we are having the BIP reports in the Fusion. So these are the some features. So that all information is covering into this respective answer, but I had just categorized this into the particular tabular format. What are the particular difference? So whenever you are going to answer, you have to go into this fashion. In the first slide I just mentioned that what are the key features, and here we are having the exact difference. So first difference we will see that, so we are having the graphical representation in OTBA. So in OTBA you can show the different types of graphs. Okay, so there is a pie chart also, and some other line chart also, and some other graphs as well. Okay, but in BIP we don't have this graphical representation. We just have the static representation into the BIP. In OTBI, user can change the output based on their requirements. Okay, but in BIP we are having again the static output, means we can't change any type of an output. In OTBI we are having functionality to change it based upon some values or prompts or something, but in BIP we don't have that one. The third difference is in OTBI we have the standard data models and layout. Okay, so we just have to drag and drop the objects or the column names which we needed in the OTBI. Okay, so we can't do any type of an writing the query or something. But in BIP we have to design the data model. So how we will design that data model? By writing the different types of an query, we will design that data model, and we can just create our layout as well by using the different template, RTF template, Excel template, eText template. So multiple templates types we are having. Based upon that template type we can design the layout as well. So again coming to OTBI, so OTBI we can't use the custom fields in OTBI. So we can't use any type of custom field. There is no possibility of customization in OTBA. But in BIP we can use some custom field while developing. But here there is a restriction which model you are using, that is in SAS or PAS. So if it is in PAS, so you can use the customizations. Okay. Then the last difference that we can say that we can't use the custom packages in an OTBI. So in a BIP we can use the custom packages, but again there is a dependency of which model you are using, SAS or PAS. Okay, so these are the basic 5 difference between the BIP and OTBI, so that you can just tell during your interview. So here we are having some BIP related things. So here I am just having, I will not read it out, so you can read this out. So here also we are having the some details, so that also you can just read it out while going through the video. Now we will go to the next question directly. So what is the subject area in an Oracle Fusion OTBI? As I told you just few minutes back, so OTBI. So OTBI is a standard. We can't do any type of customization. So there is an analysis. I can say that analysis of the subject area. That subject area contains the different types of a module. Inside module we are having the different types of a table. Inside table we are having the different types of and their columns. So based upon that subject area we can just select that respective column value, and we can just drag and drop on the respective screens of the OTBI. So there is no need of technical knowledge like how to write the query and all. So if you just know the table, you know the module, you know the column which you required, so that is enough. So if you are functionally also good and knowing the table details, so you can create any type of an OTBI report. Okay, so Oracle Fusion has given a subject area for each module, and under those subject area we have different business objects. Like as I said that in under modules we are having the different tables, so that is called as a business objects. Those business objects are having all the information about the Oracle Fusion modules, and by which we can just drag and drop the columns from the business object and design the OTBI report without writing any SQL queries. So as I said that we don't need the knowledge of writing the SQL query, just we have to know the table and the column respectively which are required. So here is one example also we had given, so you can just go through that one. So I'm just going to the next question. What is the dashboard in an Oracle Fusion OTBI report? So dashboard, this is a general keyword. Like we had seen this respective dashboard multiple times. So whenever you are just logging to your bank account as well, there is some dashboard there. We are having some detail. So in Fusion also, in OTBI reports also, we are having the same type of a purpose. So dashboard basically it is used to display our OTBI report. So in one dashboard we can show the multiple reports. Okay, the first thing is that suppose I just have the 5 reports. Okay, so first is an employee, how many employees I'm having. So then based upon the departments, so if I'm having 4 types of a department, so I'm just having on one dashboard I will have all that respective 4 departments, and if I enlarge or if I run that report, so it will open that report and respective employees for that respective department will come up in front of me. So for such type of purposes, we will use these respective dashboards. Okay, so in that we can use the graphs as well. Okay, so there are multiple functionality that we can use. So dashboard basically which is used to combine multiple reports. Then next question is what is the dashboard prompts in an Oracle Fusion OTBI? So dashboard prompts will works like as a parameter. Suppose I just want to see the employee who joins between 1st of Jan 2024 to 31st of Jan 2024. Only who joins during the January month. Okay, so that time I will just give the parameter as the date, start date and the end date, and it will show me the result based upon that respective parameter. So what is basically the prompts? The prompts are nothing but works as a parameter. So here we will call it as an prompts. So we can say that by using the dashboard prompt, we can also create the parameterized dashboards or parameterized OTBI reports. So the next question is what steps requires in an OTBI before creating the dashboard prompt. So before creating the dashboard prompt, what you need basically? So the steps are like this. So first we will create the report. So if my report is ready, then I will just create the prompt. So in report we can't create the parameter directly in an OTBI. So first we have to create the report, then we will just create the prompt, and then after both we will combine and we will place it on one dashboard. Okay, and by using that respective dashboard we can run that report using that parameter or prompt values. Okay, but there is one slightly changes over there. So interviewer will ask one more question over here. The question will be like this: if the report and the prompt from the different subject area, so that is okay. So in that case we have to tell that no, it is not possible. If we are just creating the report from purchasing subject area or order management subject area, then the prompt should be from the same subject area. If it is from the different subject area, which will not work, so that dashboard will throw some error. So this would be that answer. Then next question is, what is the filters in Oracle Fusion OTBI reports? So filter is used to extract the data based upon the different conditions. So basically filter. So in Excel we are applying the filter. So that is nothing but the condition. So similarly here also we are having that as a conditions. We can say that that are the different conditions. Okay. So these are the different keywords. So they change the keywords, like as in it's a simple one only, but they change the keywords. So if you already worked, so you will know that what are the meaning of that respective words. Okay. So here you will see that very simple, but whenever you are just working, so that time it will be not that much simple. So you know that filter is the condition, but how to apply it? Okay, so for that you have to just go to my videos, and there I had explained everything, so you can go through that and you can learn that one as well. Next question is, explain some of the feature of an OTBI report. So features. So features means advantages. We can say that sometimes they will ask that what are the different advantages of an OTBI report. So you can just say like this: OTBI report can used by both the end user and technical team. Okay, so because OTBI reports are easy to use as well. Okay, because just there are different types of condition they can apply, different types of prompts there are, that different cases are there, so end user will be happy to use that one, and technical team also can use that one. So the visual of this respective OTBI reports is very interactive, because we are having their graphs, charts and all that thing, so it will be easy to understand to the users as well. So we can just create this OTBI reports using the real-time transactional data as well. So that is one of the benefit. So if we are just giving this respect to real-time transactional data to the user, so they can do the performance analysis or whatever their analysis in a better way. So what will happen in a BIP? In BIP, I will run one report. Okay, so it will take the data till whatever the point I'm having. Okay, so till suppose now it is on 12 o'clock. So till 12 o'clock, it will take all the respective data which require for that report. But if after 2 minutes again I have to check something, so any changes are there or not, so that time I have to run that report again. But in OTBA what is happen, so if you just refresh that respective dashboard, so it will just refresh immediately, so the real-time data will comes over there. So that is the meaning of here, the real-time transaction. So within the seconds we can just get the real-time transactional data over there, so that that will help us for the better operational or decision making. Okay, so that is the one of the advantage or feature. The next question is how to give the permissions for the OTBI reports in Oracle Cloud for the users. So there are multiple people are asking me these things. In their logging they are not getting the analysis, in their logging they are not able to create the BIP reports or OTBI reports or something. So that depends upon the user access permission. Why that all the issues are happening? Because the access permissions. So there are the two types of an permission we are having. First one is having the permission of an data access. So permission of an data access, and second one is an permission of an report access. So report access is nothing but the simple one. If the report is created and if I want to show to the 10 users only, so that time I will just give the access to the that 10 users only. But there are also there three types of an access. What are that one? So execute access, modify access, and the run, modify and delete access. Okay, so like there are the three checkbox. So when I am just giving that respective permission, which type of an permission I have to give to that particular 10 users. So if they just want the execution permission, so I will just give them this one. So if they have to modify as well, so I will just give the modify as well. So if I just want to give this report to some other developer to develop it more or add some more new functionality, so that time I will give him the run, modify, delete access as well. Okay, so if he want to drop some code or some object or some logic, so that time he can just delete that as well. He can modify, he can run, all things he can do. And the next one is on permission of an data access. Okay, so what is the permission of an data access? Suppose some organization having two different business group or business units. So the users will not able to see the data of both the business units. So that time they just have to see the data where they are belonging from which business unit. Okay, so that time we will use this respective permission, that is a data access permission. Okay, so these are the two access permission on which we will get a questions in the interview. So how to restrict this one? So for that I just have the video on my channel, so you can just go through that for more detail. So the next question is, what are the steps to give the permission for the OTBI reports? So there are just simple step like as in login, then give the permission, clicking on the plus icon. So that I had just listed over here, and I had already explained that in my some videos, so you can just go through this respective notes and watch that video as well. The next type of question is, what are the steps to create the OTBI reports in an Oracle Fusion? So we are having some navigation. That navigation I had given here, that is tools, reports and analysis, then browse catalog, then new, and then the analysis. So this would be the navigation. So this is just the simple thing. Then what are the different BIP reports templates that we are using? On how many templates you had worked in a BIP report? So such type of a question will get asked. So RTF template, Excel template, then there is a method of a drag drop, then there is a one more type, that is an etext template. So that all different types of templates are there, so you can just mention whatever you had worked. Okay, then which are the triggers available in an Oracle Fusion BIP? So triggers, so basically in Oracle Apps R12 we are having the RDF reports, and in RDF report we are having four types of a trigger. That all four triggers are not getting used in the Fusion. We are just having the before data and after data. So there we are having the before report and after report. So here we are having the before data and after data. So these two triggers we will use. So what is first of all before data? Before data means nothing but the before loading that respective data. Okay, so if I just want to perform some actions, like I just want to insert or delete or some any actions I just want to perform before loading my data into my output, so that time I'm just having the before data. Okay, and after data is nothing but the I just want to perform some action after loading all the data into my report, so that is nothing but the after data. So you can explain like this. Then what is the latest version that you used in the Oracle Fusion? So you can mention whatever the version which you used. So next topic is nothing but the roles in the Fusion. So roles means something but the what are the different roles we are having into the Fusion. So in Oracle Apps R12 we are having the responsibilities over there. So the keyword is a responsibility here, that is nothing but the roles. If I want to create some report, so that time I need the developer role. Okay, if I just want to see or modify or something, do some operations, then I need some other role. So everything, the access will get controlled based upon the roles into the Oracle Fusions. So there are different types of a role, like as an abstract role, data role, and there are few more. Okay, so that all we will see into our next video. The next video will based upon the roles and the details. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can write in the comment section of any video. You can also write me on my email ID, which is mentioned into the description section. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you.